going to discuss different problems that involves ratio. So in this part, we're going to change this ratio into simplest form. So kung babalikan natin, we have discussed that we have three ways in writing ratio. It can be in words form, it can also be in column form, or in fraction form. So this set of examples or problems are written in words form. Now, here in the directions, we are asked to write our answer in column form. So let's have the first one. So 14 is to 22. So kapag isusulat natin yan into fraction form, that is 14 over 22. Wherein, itong 14 and 20, itong 14 yung numerator, itong 22 yung denominator. Okay, so we have 14 over 22. Now, in changing fraction to simplest form, hinahanap natin yung GCF or yung tinatawag natin na greatest common factor. So, ano ba yung greatest common factor? So, ito yung number kung saan pwede nating i-divide evenly itong mga number na to. So, kukunin natin yung pinakamalaki. So, in 14 and 22, pwede kayong gumamit ng listing. Pwede kayong gumamit din ng factor 3 or the division method. So, ngayon, we have 2 as the GCF of 14 and 22. So, kapag nakuha nyo na yung GCF nila, i-divide nyo na yung numerator and denominator or si 14 and 22 dun sa GCF which is 2. So, we have to divide these two numbers by 2. So, 14 divided by 2 is 7. 22 divided by 2 is 11. So, our answer is 7 over 11. Now, again, ang sabi natin kanina, our answer should be in column form. So, yung numerator ninyo yung mauuna, that is 7. Yung pangalawa naman, which is the denominator, siya yung second number. So, we have here 7 is to 11. Okay, so this 2 is equivalent to one another. We just simplify 14 is to 22. Next is 15 is to 27. So, in 15 is to 27, we are going to find as well their GCF. So, sa tingin nyo, ano ba yung GCF ng 15 and 27? So, ano kaya yung pinakamalaking number na pwede natin silang i-divide pareho? So, in 15 over 27, pwede nating gamitin yung 3. So, kung may mas malaki pa sa 3 or kung kaya pa siyang i-simplify, isi-simplify natin siya. So, here we have to divide the numerator and denominator by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 27 divided by 3 is 9. By looking at this fraction, 5 over 9, wala na tayong pwedeng gamitin na GCF nila or yung pinaka-GCF na nila is 1, wherein ito rin yung kalalabasan nun. Ngayon, we have the final answer, 5 over 9. And then again, isusulat natin siya into column form. So, we have 5 is to 9. Followed by the second example. Here we have 12 is to 60. So, ano po ba yung ating GCF dito sa 12 is to 60? So, the GCF of 12 and 60 is 12. So, pwede natin i-divide si 12 sa 12. Pwede rin i-divide si 60 sa 12. Ito yung pinakamalaking number kung saan pwede natin silang i-divide pareho. So, we have 12 over 60 divided by 12 over 12. 12 divided by 12 is 1. 60 divided by 12 is 5. So we have 1 over 5 or 1 is to 5. So next, we have 18 is to 24. So in 18 is to 24, pwede tayong, or the GCF of these two number is 6. So the GCF of 18 and 24 is 6. So ngayon, sulat natin ulit siya sa fraction form. And then, i-divide ulit ang numerator at denominator sa 6. So, we have 3 over 4. So, 18 divided by 6 is 3 and 24 divided by 6 is 4. Or, 3 is to 4. Next is 28 over 72. Now, the GCF of 28 and 72 is 4. So, i-divide natin sila pareho kay 4. So, paano nyo ba malalaman kung yun na yung simplest form? Kapag tinignan nyo yung fraction na yun, hindi na siya kayang or wala na tayong makukuha ang GCF sa kanilang dalawa, then, yun na yung inyong simplest form. So, dito, we have 28 divided by 4, 7. 72 divided by 4 is 18. So, meron pa bang number na pwede nating i-divide kay 7 and 18? Very good. So, kung wala na, ito na yung final answer natin. So, we have 7 is to 18. Okay, may mga tanong ba? Okay, kung wala na pong mga katanungan, we're going to move on to the second part. So, dito naman, we're going to identify if the given ratio are equivalent. So, paano ba natin malalaman pag equivalent ratio? So, pag sinabi natin na equivalent ratio, same lang sila, pero, katulad nitong mga ginawa natin kanina, they are equivalent kasi ito, kinuha lang natin yung simplest form niya. Okay? Dito naman, check natin kung kapag dinivide or tinimes ba natin yung first and second number sa isang number is magmamatch dito sa susunod na binigay na ratio. So, tignan natin yung una. So, we have 12 is to 18 and 2 is to 3. Okay, paano nyo masasabi kung sila ay equivalent? Kapag itong dalawang number na to or itong dalawang number na to, pag dinivide natin sa isang number, pareho lang yung kalalabasan nila. So, tignan nga natin. So, dito we have 12 is to 18 or 12 over 18 and 2 is to 3. Ngayon, kapag sinimplify ba natin itong 12 is to 18, 2 over 3 din yung kalalabasan. So, tignan natin. Ano ba yung GCF ng 12 and 18? Very good. So, ang GCF nila is 6. Therefore, i-divide natin si 12 and 18 kay 6. Ngayon, 12 divided by 12 divided by 6 is 2. And 18 divided by 6 is 3. So, kung makikita ninyo, nung sinimplify natin ito din yung kinalabasan. So, pareho lang sila. Kaya natin sila natawag na equivalent ratio. So, kapag sinimplify nyo yung isa, katulad lang din yung kalalabasan yung kabila. Ngayon, kapag hindi naman, then hindi sila equivalent ratio. So, dito sa number 1, yes, they are equivalent ratio. Now, let us have the second example. So, sa tingin nyo kaya, equivalent ratio sila? Si 16 is to 22 and 6 is to 10. Okay, very good. So, hindi sila equivalent ratio. Bakit kaya? So, hindi sila equivalent ratio because if we simplify 16 is to 20 and 6 is to 10, ito muna. So, 16 over 20. So, ang GCF natin dito is 4. So, we have 4/5 or 4 over 5. And then dito naman, we have 6 over 10. Now, if we divide these two numbers to their GCF, which is 2, the answer is 3/5. Ngayon, kung makikita ninyo, si 4/5 ay hindi katulad ni 3/5. Or yung simplest form ni 16 over 20 is not the same as to the simplest form of 6 over 10. Therefore, hindi sila equivalent ratio. So, next example, we have 7 over 9 and 42 is to 54. So, check natin. 7 is to 9 or 7 over 9. Pwede pa ba natin itong isimplify? Hindi na. So, ito ay naka-reduce na sa simplest form niya. So, ngayon tignan natin yung 42 is to 54 or 42 over 54. Ngayon, ano ba yung GCF natin dito? So, our GCF in 42 and 54 is 6. Okay? Ngayon, kapag dinivide natin ito, we have 42 divided by 6. The answer is 7. And 54 divided by 6, the answer is 9. And then, kung titignan nyo ulit, same sila. Ibig sabihin, they are equivalent ratio. So, this is equivalent ratio, yes. Ngayon, try nyo nga isolve yung number 4. Can you do this? Okay, I will give you 1 minute to solve number 4. So, you can pause the video para makapag-solve and then i-play nyo na lang kapag tapos na kayong magsagot. Okay. Once you're done, let's check. So, the given is 16 over 12 and 4 over 3. So, let's simplify 16 over 12. So, ang GCF natin dito, 16 over 12 is 4. Now, if we divide 16 divided by 4, the answer is 4. 12 divided by 4, the answer is 3. Again, since it is the same, therefore, this is equivalent ratio. Now, how about the last one? Very good. So, ito ay hindi equivalent ratio. Bakit kaya? So, ito, we have 1 over 7. And then this one, 56 is to 8. So, kapag sinimplify natin yung 56 is to 8, that is what? 7. Or 7 is to 1. So, tandaan ninyo na 1 is to 7 and 7 is to 1 ay magkaiba. Kasi po, it matters the location ng dalawang number kung sino yung mauuna sa kanila. Okay? So, we have the answer no. Now, let's move on to the third part. So, here you're going to find the equivalent ratio in each number. So, dito, you have freedom kung anong gagawin ninyo, kung saan nyo siya i-multiply or isi-simplify. So, kapag simplest form na siya, ang gawin nyo na lang, i-multiply nyo yung first and second number sa same number. So, example number 1. Meron kayong 4 is to 7, di ba? So, since you have 4 is to 7, it is or it is already in its simplest form. So, ang gagawin na lang natin, i-multiply natin si 4:7 or 4 and 7 sa parehong number. So, I would like to use 2. So, I'm going to multiply 4 times 2, which is 8, and 7 times 2 is 14. So, my equivalent ratio for the first one is 8 is to 14. Again, you can use 3, pero kailangan tatandaan nyo to ha. Kung saan nyo minultiply yung first number, dun nyo rin same number din yung imumultiply nyo dun sa second number. So, kung gusto nyong gamitan is 3, so let's say 4 times 3, or 7, and then 7 times 3. So, we have 4 times 3 is 12, and 7 times 3 is 21. Pwede namang ito yung isagot ninyo. Kasi equivalent din siya ng 4:7. So, it's up to you kung anong gusto ninyong gamitin sa dalawa. Pero, kasi ako, gusto kong gamitin yung 2 para mas mabilis mag-solve. So, yun na lang yung ginamit natin. Next is 5:12. So, again, kung titignan niyo yung ratio na to, it is already in its simplest form. So, ang gagawin natin, imumultiply natin siya ulit. So, I will use again 2. Pwede kayong gumamit ng ibang number ha. So, we have 5 times 2 is 10, and 12 times 2 is 24. So, we have 10 is to 24. Next is 15 is to 13. Again, I just multiply these two numbers by 2. So, I have 30 is to 26. Next is 14 is to 24. Okay. Iba naman yung case nilang dalawa. So, hindi sila naka-reduce into its simplest form. So, ang gagawin natin is to find their GCF. So, ano ba yung GCF nilang dalawa? So, their GCF is 2. So, i-divide nyo lang sila kay 2. So, we have 7/12, or 7 is to 12. Next is 46 and 58. So, if we simplify that one, the answer is 23 is to 29. So, we have 23 is to 29. So, dinivide ko lang sila pareho kay 2. Next, we have the problem solving. So, let us read the given or the problem below. So, 7 friends went to a fast food chain and ordered food worth of 995 peso and 75 centavos to be shared equally among them. Now, if 2 of them forgot to bring money, about how much extra money will the others have to pay? So, magkano yung babayaran daw nung or paghahati-hatian ng 5 na magkakaibigan? Bakit 5 na lang? Kasi if in 7 friends, yung dalawa, hindi sila makakapag-share because they didn't bring their money. So, ang maghahati na lang sa payment is yung 5 na magkakaibigan or 5 friends that we have. So, ang gagawin muna natin is identify natin kung how much yung equally distribution dapat ng paghahatian nila. So, we have 995.75 divided by ilang friends. So, we have 7 friends. And the answer is 142 pesos and 25 centavos. So, ito yung amount na paghahatian nila if and only if all of them bring their money. Since merong dalawang hindi makakapagbayad, ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin ngayon to sa 2. Bakit natin siya i-multiply sa 2? Because this is the amount na paghahatian ng 5 friends. So, we have 142.25 times 2. The answer is 284 pesos, 0.5 or 50 centavos. Ngayon, itong 284.50 na to, ito yung paghahatian ng 5 friends, yung 5 magkakaibigan na natira. So, we have 284.50 divided by 5. So, ang paghahatian ngayon ng 5 magkakaibigan ay 56 pesos and wait. Is 56 pesos and 90 centavos. So, ito yung idadagdag nila doon sa paghahatian nila. So, kung dapat 142 peso and 25 cents lang, madadagdagan nito. So, ibig sabihin nun, next time, dapat yung ibang mga friends nila na yun, magbe-bring na ng money para hindi na mag-share yung iba. And then, the total amount na babayaran na ngayon ng bawat magkakaibigan na 5 is, let's say we have 142.25 plus 56.9. The answer is 199.15 pesos. Since ang tinatanong lang naman sa atin is magkano yung extra money. So, yung extra money na tinutukoy natin dito is yung idadagdag lang nila dito sa 142.25 centavo, which is 56.90 pesos. So, I hope you've learned something today regarding the problems that or items that we have solved, including the word problem. I hope you can apply this in your real life or daily life situation. Thank you.